Hello everybody and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, where we're going to pick up where we were rudely interrupted last night when my internet cut out because of pre-described, pre-warned things. Turning down the heat. Ooh, it's cold.
She likes you. And that's no small thing toward a cammie. And make no mistake, as long as you're sheriff, you are a cammie.
All right, so thankfully this is our check.
I reckon that's your sheriff duty scene too, and I can feel that old fireball lurking on the horizon. So, in your own time, of course.
So we finished talking to Katsumi. You really didn't miss much, like maybe a word or two. But we finished talking to Katsumi. And we have finished everything to do on this first night. In theory, we got the back door. In theory, we could run around a little bit and find more graffiti, which maybe we'll do for a little. Okay. I wonder if something needs to happen in the... Yes! Only 3 more of those. Or maybe there isn't a back door to that place. Alright, in general, what we can do is find some more... blood essence, find more graffiti, but more or less it's time. Oh, I gotta warm up into the free running here. I wonder if I just shouldn't have. Because we've got a little... What did I catch on to? Oh. Oh. Okay. You know, I haven't actually seen anyone yet. I think the game is totally glitched out. I think everyone's gone. Okay. Let's just try that again. That was our first major glitch.
She likes you. And that's no small thing toward a cammie. And make no mistake, as long as you're sheriff, you are a cammie. Well, I reckon that's your sheriff.
Still not seeing anyone.
I can feel that old fireball lurking on the horizon. So, in your own time, of course.
That's a little concerning. I mean, I guess now is the time to run around and try to find stuff. It's a beautiful looking town and game. A shame it's so empty and devoid of all life. Huh. I mean, it is late on a snowy Seattle day. I'm not gonna find anything down here. That was not a climbable thing. It's kind of hard to find climbable places in the streets. How many more? 8 more of those? Where are we? Okay, good. This will make for a good search pattern. Oh, I think this is a famous thing in Seattle. Why did this just let me inspect my skills? Okay, I swear I was also... Oh, that was the secret. Man, it is kind of ominous, the complete lack of anybody. How fares the traveler tonight? Well, it's the end of the first night of the game, and I'm supposed to head back to my haven soon, and the game seems to have glitched and removed every not me from the game. So I'm just running around on the ground floor using magic vampire powers, and no one's around to see it. I suppose I could try going into a place like the atrium. Oh, no, you're not gonna let me go into the atrium? Oh, okay. Hold on. There's something. So I'm vaguely trying to collect the last now 7 of those, since I can kind of walk around with impunity right now. Oh. That must be the edge of the map. I think I'm in the southwest corner or southeast corner of the map. I need to get up on the roofs though, because the those things don't appear on the ground floor. Oh, that was a person. Hold on. I want to see who that person was. There's ghouls up there. I want to fight the ghouls. The only beings that are alive. You've got knives. Oh, you've got a gun.
You got nothing. Dodge this fucker.
I hit that guy so hard that guy went flying. Oh, that's right. I did equip my new power. But that was before the checkpoint, or after the checkpoint, when I turned off the game. Alright. Unfortunately, that didn't bring any bad guys back. Or any normal guys back. But it's good to know that people still can show up. Even if they're baddies.
Where did you... Oh, yeah.
Is he gonna explode? He didn't even explode? That's actually disappointing. You just killed your own buddy. This ability doesn't even boil a person's blood, but it doesn't kill him. Whoa. Wow. I love these freaking bots. Oh, game, don't freeze. Okay. Oh. I think I'm just hanging on the edge. Get it!
Who's that? Better not be a rat.
Slide. Just running in any direction. Alright, run this way for a bit. We're just looking for our crosshair to expand. Does dawn never come? I mean, no one's even here. It's an empty city except for a few random anarch ghouls. So but I'm guessing no, there is no real in-game timer. There's literally nothing to do but wander around looking for these anarch spots things. And I suppose I shouldn't get too invested in case, for instance, the game is broken and I have to restart it. I'm running like north. Oh, this is good. Aha! Six to go. I see a little of my own blood over here too. Well, this is definitely somewhere we're gonna go at some point. Oh! That's not quite what I was looking for, but... There it is. Ah, it's the edge of the city again. Ah, that was a bad jump. I am also getting used to the traversal now. Gotta say, the traversal probably feels the best, but I'm a big fan of traversal. My favorite part about playing the Spider-Man games was web slinging. I never, except for the one time it forces you to, I never used the. It's gonna stop me. Damn it! I never used the the fast travel in Spider-Man. Wasn't interested. I wanted to web sling across the city. Stop and see interesting things. Have, you know, criminals show up, okay? I just had one. Okay. Okay, good. There is something else here. Is it gonna be another... we still got more. That's a botanical gardens if I've ever seen one. And yet more. Oh, they really tagged this place up. Okay, finally. Well, that's just my blood. Up there. Oh. Okay. That could prove a minor challenge to get to. I'm gonna be so sad when I can't run around with super speed everywhere. Because humans actually exist. Alright, one more. Excuse me? I don't even know how that happened, but okay. I'm not gonna make that. Oh, I did. Oh, I just used a fucking potion. Nice. I missed. My current mastery. Right, just this enter oblivion. Whoa, look at that guy. He got back up.
Oh, yeah.
Too slow.
No. They juked me. Does it matter where you hit them? No, I don't think so. Email. Okay. I don't know what I just randomly got experience for, but cool. You punched me or kicked me out of my...
I've been waiting for this.
It's my favorite starter.
Someone there.
Missed. Hey, I can't die. If I die, it's gonna be awful.
Fuck, I'll do it.
Because I don't know if it's gonna take me all the way back to the checkpoint I had. Why does my phone keep going off? Just gotta find the one last graffiti in the whole town. I do at times like this wish I had a little mini map. Alright, we're at Orange Town. Go right out of Orange Town to Wayne Enterprises here. Past the PD. I haven't spent a lot of time around the PD. Could be here. Okay. Damn it. I need your blood. Come on, there's only one more. By definition, it's the hardest one to find. Damn, edge of the map. Whoa. What? Who noticed me? Is that a real creepy statue? Who is seeing me? no. Where are you picking me back up? No. Okay, I still have all the...
She likes you. And that's no small thing toward a cammie.
What are the chances the world is fixed now?
Mr. Sheriff, you are a cammie. Well, I reckon that's
Zero.
sheriff duty scene 2, and I can feel that old fireball lurking on the horizon. So, in your own time, of course.
All right, I guess we'll run towards the Haven. I guess it makes sense that there are fewer people out. Yeah. It's definitely a glitch, though. But I'm willing to accept it's just late at night. / early in the morning. Yeah, it's making everybody sad. I mean, it is sad, but like... It's a lot of documents. Red Zed. A lot of copies of Red Zed up there.
Well, it's an education to watch you work. You have a knack for treating folks the way they want to be treated. Some might call that buttering up, but I call it prudence. Social lubrication.
It is quite the Haven, isn't it?
Carefully laid words gain more than bluster.
Oh, I get it, I do. I think this town could use a sheriff who listens before they punch. We've done our share of legwork tonight, that's certain. You want to work the notes, both high and low?
Helping to feed Lou was not something I expected when I woke up.
Some might call it a come down, but there's a passel of weight in being a waiter. Folks treat you as furniture, and no one cares what shares here.
Lou Graham is distracted. Ill, perhaps?
Agreed. There's something there right enough. Although I've no notion as to what. But this does put meat on the bones of a mighty mystery. Why did Her Highness take a step back? I never did understand it. A prince giving power away? The rarest of things.
Sure is.
Maybe this is the cause.
Sophia is interesting. So attached to her ghoul. It is not usual.
Sophia's always been scatterbrained. Used to hang around with my sire. Maybe my bloodline rubs off on some. I like her, though. Reminds me of more innocent times. And we both love getting our fangs into a good puzzle.
I find that she is a pleasant diversion. She digs up my older memories.
Hey, if it floats the USS Fire, then I won't pass comment, but some memories are maybe best kept buried.
Indeed. I now know more about how Katsumi and the Anarchs operate in Seattle.
You do. A little that even opened my eyes. I'd not known her arrangement with Benny. Caught between court and rabble and has been for a while. Seems to be steering the course for the best. And owes you a favor, which is not a thing to be sniffed at.
Katsumi and Ryong are cut from the same cloth. Both wish to rule this city, even if Katsumi will not admit it.
To rule or to stay afloat? It could be said of both, though I think Ryong's got a bigger boat.
It is good to discuss these things. But it is time to rest.
Time for slumber, then.
Baby can appreciate that. He's in my brain. What's he supposed to do? Back here, then.
Well, hello there, buddy. I did what you said. I woke up.
They set their feet upon the sod. Their lips split parched, their belly dry. Sweet succulence upon the vine. A sovereign full specified.
That's nice and all, but I have questions. Can you tell me your name?
Do I take you from your time, truth seeker? Do I interrupt your sleep?
I'm more interested in who you are.
They say trouble comes in pairs, detective.
That's a truth.
They say trouble comes in pairs.
Talk about Lou? Or do I have a second half, huh?
They say trouble comes in pairs, and here I was with the first shoe in front of me, waiting for the other to drop. And let me tell you, this one was tight-laced and had a vicious tongue.
A deep sleeper? A goddamn deep sleeper? It is 8 o'clock at night and I've been standing out here for an hour. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your me time, Mr. Detective, but someone wants to kill me and no one seems to care.
Now, you'll find I'm a caring sort when I've time to get up to speed. So why don't you settle down and tell me your problem, Miss,
Verona. It's just Verona. And calm right down. I find a goddamn death threat in my purse and this freaky looking sword thing. And you want me calm?
Huh. Now that is interesting. A death threat and a decoration. Might I see them, Miss Verona?
That's why they sent me to you. I showed the officer at the desk. He said you'd help. Look, I went out last night with the girls, went through my purse for my keys this morning, and there they were. The letter, the cross thing, weren't there last night, and honest, this has got me shook up,
Show me the damn
detective.
letter.
Real shook up.
Oh, then you just let old Fabian take a look-see. See what shakes out.
Then she left. Cross of St. James, decorative metal cross, wreathed with a sharp point at one end. Weathered. That shape was sometimes called the Cross of St. James. I'd seen it in the 2020s at Pandora's death, but also back in the old days, each time at a murder scene. Threatened by killer, thought she had Campbell. I can't really sure if it was Hector. It was also my boss as far as the court was concerned. I helped him keep the masquerade under wraps. Marla worked in the Macomb. Head cut off and impaled on rebar. She was a ghoul working for Prince Rosalind. Are you winning? Well, the game glitched out on me immediately, so I spent a little while collecting stuff with no humans in the town, so... Sounds like a win to me.
Now this was familiar.
Good knows it follows the bloodline's bloodline. Very true.
Nope, had nothing to say. Hello there, my little parchment pal. You got words to spill?
I am a death threat detective. That is my sole purpose, and all that you will get from me.
That's quite a perfume you have there. Tangy, bitter, late nights and morning regrets.
Now, listen. I had to endure degradations to bear my message, you know. Dragged through smoke-filled dens, spattered with malt beer. Ugh.
Huh. So Miss Verona picked you up in a bar, then?
How dare you? Yeah, I mean, yes, I suppose so.
Nice choice of font and layout. A little fancy?
Why, yes. The seriousness of a matter is often best conveyed by a touch of formality. Just to make it clear, there'll be no messing around. And you see, I come from a quality printer. No smudging of ink or any little black lines. Which is, of course, the minimum standard in a well-phrased ultimatum.
Of course. Good quality paper. I see a few marks.
The finest thick cardstock as befits my role as a harbinger of
I
doom.
like that Fabian is
A
just
few marks, I'll grant you, but I was folded very carefully. But then, alas, unceremoniously crammed into a purse filled with whatever junk the youngsters feel a need to carry. Not to mention the clear imprint I endured from the metal ornament that was my companion in travel.
The Cross of St. James. Pandora and cigarettes, sure, but he's still scratching at the armor of my think tank trying to get in.
Might I hazard a guess, detective? Was there not a case back when you were young? The gutter press called it the Rebar Killer.
No, so there was. But that was a long time ago. That case is cold as a corpse. Or I thought it was. Many thanks, Loquacious Letter. I'll talk to my boss, Benny. See if something is getting reheated.
Of course, detective. Remember that one should always put one's stock in the paperwork.
Now that's a truth. The SPD do love to fill their filing cabinets. I should rattle a few drawers too, see if any old bones fall out. Well, thank you, mysterious missive. I gotta blow the dust off the Rebar Killer case and grill our girl about her favorite hangouts. Message received and understood.
It's
The
not
Rebar
how I
Killer.
imagined,
I'd heard that name many years
or our
before.
perception or spirit's
If I
touch to
remembered
work,
it right,
but
in our world, he was Santiago, a hunter of kindred. What did that have to do with Verona? The folks would have stashed Verona in interrogation. I figured I should visit, since I did have questions for her. I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big night out. Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and I wondered if Verona had remembered any. Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats.
all right. We'll just wander around the evidence room for a little bit. Obviously now where we're supposed to go. Hey, buddy.
How's it hanging, Harry?
So good, Fabian.
Keep it real, Neil.
Nay, Mr. Bride.
Ah, records. Nope. We don't want to go this way. That's also a vampire. Where did it say records were?
I had an agreement with Bob. He would ignore all my requests and I'd never ask him for anything. I'd do my own research. I found that asking the cabinets real nicely would make all the difference. I figured I needed my strength for other things. I did. Yeah, I wasn't going to do that.
So I need to go get another Spirit's Touch. I need to go drink off of... What's his name again? It's kind of annoying that...
What's the word,
You
Wilbur?
just can't use your powers.
Believe me, buddy. You don't want to hear my singing voice. Hey, come. Well, thank you. You won't miss it. See you soon, Boone.
Lemony, lemony, buzz, buzz.
Where was it again? Right here, yeah.
Well, if it isn't my favorite Flatfoot, I knew you'd crawl back to me. Hey, Philomena, you got me. I never can resist a well-packed set of suspension files.
Philomena?
A little dalliance with my dispatches? A thumb through my probation log? Looking to heat up an old cold one. Know anything about the rebar killer? Why, detective, I did not expect someone to rattle my drawers so thoroughly this early in the evening. Oh, you know I always try to be gentle. What have you got? You'll have to forgive me. It's a little dusty around my fundament. But I do have a little something. Now that is interesting. Someone's been here before you. Oh, sure, there are news clippings, side notes, dockets and warrants, all marked for your man. All in 1925. But the main case file, that's been lifted. Frankly, I feel violated. What have you got on the killer without the case file? A skeleton in my cupboard. The bones of a Storian. The flesh is missing. A series of mob hits in early 1925. Turf war, the funny papers call it. A clear out of local persons of interest to the police, and to those who serve hooch by the gallon. Same MO every time. Cold construction steel through the heart, and a swift chop to the neck. A 5-week sensation of slaughter, and then it all dries up in a record heat wave and a crackdown on bootlegging. No one ever found the heads. Huh. Got anything new on the ghost ferries? Now, we do have a letter here from one Captain Salty, alleging that the spectral boats are military. He says here there's an underwater base deep under Puget Sound. Enemy scientists are running aquatic time travel experiments.
Okay.
It's a prelude to the second Canadian invasion. He claims the first one already happened. I guess he got something right. Any word on D.B. Cooper? The usual. A fresh note from Mr. Sator filed under unverified tips. This one says, Cooper's true objective was not the money, but a small, insignificant briefcase stowed in the cargo hold. The briefcase contained technology vital to the time.
I know, time traveling thing.
At precisely 8:13 p.m., a portal opened, allowing Cooper to slip into the future. The light turbulence was merely a side effect. If only they knew.
If only they
Anything that
knew.
screams
Was it
being
me?
Illuminati? It's been quiet on that front. Too quiet. You do say they're always watching.
Well, they are always wide awake and a bit jittery. I'll see you later.
Oh, detective, you just use me. You never even stay for breakfast.
Alright, now we go.
I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big night out.
Talk to Verona. Wherever she is. Ah, here we go.
Any news, detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter. From the letter, I deduce you were in a bar last night, right?
Well, I did say I was out with the girls. Being honest, it's kind of a blur. But if you're gonna tell me I wrote the letter myself, I will not believe you.
Why would I say
Oh,
that?
I'm certain you couldn't do that, even sober. Some of these words are multisyllabic.
Well, exactly. But anyway, we had fun. We hit up a few places, the usual, you know. Oh God, I didn't text any of the girls to let them know I got home. And I'm out of charge. Now I know there's a killer, but I need to go.
These friends of yours, are they the same ones who let a stranger violate the inner sanctum of your purse? Trust me, you are much better off here. And remember, our coffee is free of charge.
Well, all right, fine. At least you have Wi-Fi.
So I'm told. Plus, this frees me to focus on locating your tormentor and putting him safely behind bars. Strong, unbendable iron bars, which he is unlikely to be able to use in any kind of murder attempt.
What?
Never mind. Do you recall which dens of dissolution you visited? Bar chits, bills, outstanding tabs?
Why, detective? Do I look like a girl who has to pay for her own drinks? Let me think. There were a couple of dives, but we were trying to get into the fancy places too. I guess we started off at the Glacier for cocktails, but I think we were gonna try and get into the Macomb later. We heard it's real exclusive. Like they don't even have a list. The bouncer knows you by sight.
Until later, Miss Verona.
You picked 2 vampire bars to go to.
I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. It was his home from home. Verona said she'd been to the Glacier, so I figured I'd best follow her trail. Verona remembered the Macomb bar, and I was sure they would remember her. Beer was cheap at the Hole in the Wall, and mortals did appreciate that. I figured
It was worth checking there. Okay. How do I get out? Through holding and processing, I think. Do we get it? Can we get another little sip?
how's life in the tank, Frank?
Detective gun member.
Oh, that just sounds painful. Though I hear they can do a lot with prosthetics these days.
Give me a moment. There's something about your neck I need to check out.
A drink, another drop. So good, Fabio.
Tangy. Stay safe, Rafe.
Bye.
I think I hate this character. Okay, was it upstairs actually?
Well, look who crawled out of their pit.
What happened to the alarm clock Smithy got you?
It was a mite overzealous. I traded it to a buddy for an Everly Brothers single and a 1978 World Almanac.
Of course you did. You need something?
What's spinning, Wheeler?
You need new material, buddy. Nothing much, though. Fender benders, drunks, and me catching up on my backlog.
Season 3 of High School Detective?
Yeah. Just got to where Tammy has a run-in with the Study Buddies. Hell of a plot twist.
Any hot precinct gossip?
Your boss is in a good mood.
That is news. Any idea what's ringing Benny's bell?
Who can say? Maybe a kitten died or an orphanage burned down.
Stay safe, George.
Don't freeze.
Cold night. I decided to visit a few places Verona might have stumbled out of. I needed to take a look at my options, figure out where to go first on my mental map of Seattle.
I am running down the wrong way. Good to know this place doesn't really get much. Remember this. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to it, but I'm guessing my last vampire thing is up there. My last Anarch thing, which shouldn't even be here, but.
Someone must have smuggled this in. No show tonight. Well, what Silky called a show. To me, it was a jackhammer and some energetic shouting. Smash a bottle in here and everyone would go real quiet. It had better be an accident, or the man himself would have a word to say.
No one's showing up on my heightened senses. Oh, it's Benny.
Well, if it ain't my favorite gumball.
It's gumshoe, Captain, as I keep telling you.
Yeah, what is it? You found a crock of shit at the end of the rainbow?
I was wondering, you ever hear of the Rebar Killer? A case from back in the 1920s.
Long before my time. Name's familiar. Clue me in.
The news hounds called him the Rebar Killer because, well, he killed people using rebar. But for us, he was a hunter. Santiago.
Oh, shit, yeah. I've heard of Santiago. Took down a few of our big names, right? What about him?
Well, it's just a theory, but I think he's back. That case last week has all his signature moves. Rebar, a missing head, and the Sword of St. James.
So the puzzler of the precinct has another pet theory. Why should I listen this time?
Because last time he was in Seattle, he wiped out several powerful kindred. He's a risk.
I get it. It's thin, but we wouldn't want the chief to think we were asleep at the wheel. So go tell him. And tell him I sent you.
Tell Campbell.
Yeah, this turns out to be something, I look good. If it ends up as dog shit, I tell him you slipped a leash. Get it?
I get it. Wheeler said you were in a good mood.
Did he?
guess he was wrong?
Let's just say a horse came in.
I thought maybe we could chew the fat. Maybe catch up a bit. Did you read my case report?
For evidence, 20 pages on the goddamn sonic grid? It's in the trash, along with your beam Illuminati bullshit. I ain't got time for your crap. Do your job.
But boss, this is important. Seattle's aural soundscape is a fusion
Aural.
of complex...
One more goddamn word and I'll step your lips shut.
I better go, boss.
Yeah, you'd better.
I tried to play a Malkavian character once that used a new version of one of the dementation powers, the Eyes of Chaos, which allowed him to see connections.
Silky only had 2 vintages of wine behind the bar. The white one and the red.
That character literally died in the first session I tried to play him. I ended up trying to go somewhere. I got kidnapped by Sabat, and then they killed me.
I went down to the Dutchman for...
That wasn't enough.
Fabian, you old bloodhound. What can I do for the pride of the PD?
It's an investigation, Silky. The official kind.
Is it? Official? You mean official as in Seattle PD, or official as in Benny said so, or some other sort of official?
There was a girl, last night, here with friends and having a good time.
Listen, my friend. You know the rules. All sorts of people pass through. I don't ask their business, they don't ask mine. I mean, is this court orders or a masquerade breach? Lay it out for me.
I think there may be a hunter out there.
This girl Kindred?
No, but
Then I don't see the problem.
just bend a little, Oak Tree. Was the girl here? Name of Verona.
Fair Verona, huh? You sound rattled by this scene, buddy. I don't know the name. Why are you asking? If this isn't court or a breach of the mask. A hobby? A bird you've taken under your wing? Because there won't be trouble here, saint or sinner. Send her over if you want her to have a safe night out. But no who did what questions answered for you or for anyone. Not unless it's real kindred business.
I know it, I respect it, but this matters. I'll find a way to prove it.
Sure. I'll see you later, buddy.
I hit a wall. Alright, let's...
Verona said she'd been to the...
She'd been to the glacier. Let's follow her path. Alright, the walking from one place to another as Fabian is kind of meh. I'm glad they gave me speed up, fast forward or whatever, but I enjoy the Fabian bits. Also, notice there's still no one on the streets. I don't know if that's because we're in the memory or what, but I'm getting a little concerned.
The great and the good of old Seattle. A catalog of those caught in Mistress Lou's net before she took early retirement. Decking the halls, Still a couple of weeks to Christmas.
Do you have business at our establishment, sir?
Seattle PD. And yes, I do have business. I'm trying to trace someone's movements.
Do go ahead, sir. The faster I can expedite your egress, the better for all.
I don't know much about birds of prey, but there was a young lady here last night with her friends. Name of Verona.
Ah, yes, that one. Let me save you some time. She and her party were ejected in the small hours for extreme intoxication. The language she used was not appropriate for our establishment, neither were her gestures, nor her choice of urination receptacle. I am only grateful that I did not, in fact, witness her movements.
Did you hear what they were talking about?
It is not my place to eavesdrop on our clientele, sir. That said, I believe the entire hotel will be aware of which show tunes Miss Verona cannot, in fact, sing.
Ouch. Well, at least she was in a good mood. Anything strike you as fishy last night?
No more than usual, sir. We are often afflicted with inebriates.
Who the hell
I'm
is
sorry
this?
to hear
Like,
that.
you work
They
in a
tell me I
bar.
can get a cream for it. I better be going. I need to feed the egress.
May you find joy in it, sir.
The spirit of goodwill and charity, as evidenced by the richest of Seattle. Everything looks festive, but all just for show. The glacier clearly hadn't updated its decor since the 70s. In the glacier, I've heard it said that people drowned themselves in champagne. Interesting way to die, I suppose. A little tingle as you choked.
Okay, now we check out the back home. Oh, who's this?
Take a moment. Just take a breath. The change will come, and your mundane concerns will mean nothing at all.
Just a precious moment, if I might.
Resign yourself, Fabian. Let your cares flow from you. Worry is for another day.
Her mouth's not
You just
moving.
keep spreading the good word. I have other things to do.
We should ascend together. Do come back to me.
Verona remembered the Macom bar, and I...
Shelby made her money in stocks and shares. Campbell's kind of big business. I have no idea what her moment of revelation was, but she was convinced the end of the world was coming. But it was an end to be desired. We'd all be taken up together into the group mind. I wasn't sure that left space for the walking lifeless like me. She was someone I could rely on if I needed a little pick-me-up.
Bills to pay.
Oh, I see.
Kids to look after. Let it all go. Peace, serenity is just around the
I need to get into the Macom.
Just stand a moment and close your eyes. Let the clamor of the city wash over you.
Good evening to you, Patrick. How's my favorite portal security operative?
Uh-oh. Something up? Need to see the boss?
No. I reckon you're the right man for the moment. I need your memory. In particular, the memory of a woman named Verona. Name ring a bell?
You usually make it tougher. That one's easy. She owes me for dry cleaning. Tried to talk her way in, but she couldn't form a sentence, so I told her no. Then she puked on me. Nice girl.
So she never even made it through the door?
Seriously? She vomited on my second best pair of pants.
Second best?
That's all I
God
remember.
damn.
And it's not a fragrant memory.
I guess
Need
you couldn't
anything
even
else, or can I
clean the
get back
first.
to the job I enjoy so much.
No. You have your duties to attend to, and your laundry.
I don't even get to ask him about the purse.
Something else?
No, thank you, Miss.
Okay, guess not. The
Beer
hole
was
in
cheap
the
at the
wall.
only.
To the hole in the wall we go.
Be released from your daily toil. Accept the
spare a moment for a few questions?
SPD, right? Yeah, go ahead. Quieter tonight. Not like last night. That was a mess.
I'm tracking down some partygoers as it happens. A group of young ladies. One of them was given an unwanted gift by a none-too-friendly admirer. Ring any bells?
Son of a bitch, I knew it. There was this one guy hanging out by the pool table. He was kind of creeping on a group of girls, you know, watching but never getting too close. The boss said he tried to warn him off, but this guy was hopped up on something real intense, scary. Boss called me for backup, but by that time the guy had gone.
Thanks. That's useful.
These are the same cards.
Someone had a good night. Unless they were playing hearts. Flip, floppy, flop, flop. Never did get it. I did once win $100 from a one-armed bandit, but he died soon after.
Yeah.
I
Right, the
read
spirits
somewhere
touched
that
that.
darts used to be weapons of war. Seemed the patrons here were on the losing side. The hole in the wall needed a few dark corners. Younger kindred did like spaces to brood. The piano was more out of tune than Herbert Hoover, and probably as old. Good view of where Verona was sitting from here.
So, tell me, Pockets. You see anything last night?
Could be any bar in any city, but you stroll right into mine, detective.
There was a guy spent some time around you. Kind of a creep. You remember anything?
Now, how would I remember? Scores on the chalkboard are my only way of keeping a tally. Unless you're talking beer, sweat, and tears, detective. This rough green holds its share of history, as I'm sure you know.
Wow. Such
That's
a
a
weird
fact.
way to do Spirits Touch. Normally, Spirits Touch gives you strong impressions and emotions that were left on an item.
Talk to me of beer, sweat, and tears, Pockets.
Oh, must you only focus on my flaws? It's hardly fair.
Oh, they ain't flaws. It's the little wrinkles that make you beautiful, and the memories they hold. For example, last night.
Well, I blush to say it, but my current perfume is that of day-old spilled beer. That and something else. Just a touch of dirt.
Hey,
and
more.
fresh concrete.
Whiff of fresh concrete. It's faint, but
Oh, darn it. I reckon I've got something on my leg.
Are you
Some
talking to a
frolic
pool
has seen
table?
me with
Yes.
dirt, detective. Soil, concrete, and just a touch of
steel and plastic, and the heady aroma of porta potty. Our target came from a building site.
Literally just walked through there.
Oh, now wait. I'll lay odds it was the Western reconstruction site. Not too far and inhabited by anarchs.
Well, that's probably
ghouls,
not the
and
weirdest thing
other
that can
lowlifes.
happen in this game.
Thanks, Pockets. Reckon I'll go digging.
I think it's up there.
I'd say don't get into any fistfights, detective. But honestly, I don't think you have the balls.
He's using a power called Spirit's Touch. The way they've decided to represent that in this game
Want to have to clean this place.
is that he kind of takes on their voice and speaks and has a conversation with the item. Of course, he is the one conversing with it, you know. Or he's conversing with himself. One thing to keep in mind, we have seen dead people come back with this. Amalgamations in his own mind. All that being said, Spirits Touch in the tabletop game, you touch an object and you can get a strong feeling, emotion, or impression off of that object. Based, like, you know, so if a knife was used in a murder and you touched it, you would get glimpses and impressions from that murder, but you wouldn't. It's not like you have a conversation with it and go like, "Oh, your knife handle is looking quite fabulous."
There was that same scent of concrete pockets I talked about.
But this guy's a Malkavian, so I could believe. Is it just you speak to inanimate objects, or more like you find if someone touched or used it in the past, and you can see that person? It's more like that second one. You definitely don't speak to inanimate objects.
Huh. Guess someone was using gas to keep the lights on. The place reeked, and it reeked of ghoul. A ghoul who did...
Photograph of Verona found in a ghoul's makeshift home. Creased and slightly damaged.
Never. So our stalker had a picture of Verona. Maybe that'd get Silky to open up.
Ghoul fan.
People like me are not supposed to fool around with gadgetry like you, but, let's say we get to know each other a little. Just in the interest of detecting, of course.
I am rugged of manufacture, but have had a tough life, detective. Be gentle with me.
I see you're low on juice. I'll be careful. Any pictures you want to show me?
What are you suggesting, detective?
Well, I don't know. Snaps taken by a miscreant?
All I have is a blurry image of a thumb. The wrong button was selected, perhaps?
Significant thumb?
It does still seem to be attached to a hand.
Given there's a national average of a bit less than 2, that does not narrow it down. Any text messages? That's what they're called, right? Or is it SMSs?
Once you have fumbled your way,
Did you consume that, Fabian, or he sacrificed himself to revive you, or what?
To send. It says pizza.
Pizza?
No, very definitely pizza. It is always possible that my owner is slightly less tech-savvy than you.
He does eat, though, so that tells us he's unlikely to be kindred.
Yes, supposedly Fabian found us in a coffin or a box, and we were awake or waking up, and in our uncontrollable hunger, we attacked Fabian, killed him, drank all of his blood, and what's called diablerized him, where you drink his soul. Normally when that's done, first of all, it's a great sin, bad thing to do. But when you do it, you gain a measure of their power and knowledge. It is possible, however, for a sufficiently strong enough-willed vampire to sort of have a vestige of himself left behind when he's diablerized. And in the greatest cases, they may even be able to take over the body of the person who diablerized them.
How about emails? Anything in the email box?
You're not very confident on accessing my email box, are you, detective? It is the picture most like an envelope, just to the left of the little snake.
Just tell me, please. I'm not made of fingers.
When you finally get there, one message in all capital letters for a special purchase to improve the life of a male. That is all.
Ooh, a natty coat? Maybe a new hat?
Something like that.
Anyone left a voicemail?
Since you ask, yes. There is one young lady offering a good time.
What sort of good time? I've always been partial to 3 minutes past 12. If midnight's been and gone, drama is just not gonna happen.
Leaving that aside, detectives, there is one other message. I think you should listen to it.
Go ahead.
Open the package. You will see a photograph and a letter. Find the girl in the photograph. Make sure she receives the letter. She must not see you. Do you understand me, David? She must not see you. Now delete this message.
Guess David is a rebel.
Detective, I feel...
You all right there, fella?
Oh, hold me, detective.
His battery's dying.
Dead. Oh, well. Nice work, little buddy. maybe I should bury you somewhere.
Okay.
Benny wanted the prince to know what was up, so I'd have to face the man himself.
Let's get all our
I went down
information
to the
first.
Dutchman for a word with.
Yo, Moore, did you see the news about Darktide? I posted a little bit in the Warhammer Discord. Looks like we're getting a new class and a new level. I've only just read some 10 Years of Tide trailer.
Detective, you got something for me, right?
No Discord yet. There is an announcement on November 11th. They're going to announce the new next class for Darktide.
It's been a long night, and I've worn down the shoe leather. My feet took me to the haven of a ghoul, and said ghoul had a photograph of my Verona. He was charged with
A
delivering
new class?
death
Wow,
threat to
thankfully
her
he's
by
not
his
able,
master.
right?
Here, take a look-see.
A ghoul now. I wonder whose blood he was sipping. But you're right. This is our kind of trouble. The girl here, I have seen. She was in here last night. Said drinks were on her. That she'd come into money. She decided to make a life change and pawned something that was chaining her down.
Pawned?
Left a ticket stub as a tip. Worthless to me, but maybe useful to you.
Well now, that is what we call in the trade a lead. My thanks, Socrates. A pawn ticket. I figured I should follow that lead to a pawn shop. Bracing Verona about it directly was less likely to get results.
Well, hold on now. That's gonna be like Nico.
I had a question to ask Nico about Verona.
The real news is that they have roadmap. Yes, they have a roadmap. The roadmap includes things for the other Tide games. But yes, we're getting a new class and a new stage. There's currently an event going on, but we haven't done anything in it yet. Maybe we'll do some event stuff next week, since we've been having such trouble with Maelstroms. We're just gonna do some straight up Oryx.
I mourn the old clackety-clack. Computers are all very well, but I never ate fish in Seattle, even when I was alive. It was something in the way those cold, dead eyes stared right into you. Soulful. I remember when these were all the rage. Then when they were junk,
No, it wasn't
and
out
when
on
they
Monday.
were all the rage again. Mortals are fickle. This little guy reminded me that I'd met a lot of suckers in my time. They said a cat may look at a king, but when it came to princes, I wouldn't advise it. You could go through 9 lives in surprisingly quick order. And I think Sophia and I gave up on crosswords back in the early 40s. Too predictable. Not enough spark. Nico helped me find knickknacks for my office. Knickknacks with history.
Friend Fabian, what brings you to my door? I've had nothing coming to your taste. Just rings of old marriages, necklaces of old mistresses. Junk, you know how it is. Discarded memories.
How's business?
The festive season approaches. At this time I receive old
Maybe
gifts
more
so
new
my
old
clients
maps
can
from
buy
inside,
new
yeah.
ones. Renting a moment of happiness. This year, more deposits than purchases. An air of desperation.
I'm looking for a memory. Came in last night?
Everyone here trades memories for dollars. You know that. What was it? Or who?
Well, on one hand, reveal, but I doubt we'll get it this year. Maybe spring, probably summer next year. We'll see, yeah. I expect it'll be a little bit. But a reveal, I mean, must mean they must be pretty far along.
It netted her enough to have a night out. Paid her bar tab. Here, I have a ticket. You know this one?
Ah, yes. That one. She was burdened on the way in and floated her
It's
way
not
out.
me, but people will choke on their spit about it. Yeah.
Ah, that's right. Look.
Some people.
One moment.
Progress. I don't know what prompted Miss Verona to sell, but this might give me answers.
Miss Verona? That was not the name she gave me. Ravenna, if I have it right.
Now, what is she playing at?
Excited about it either way? Who could it be? I hope it's a Mechanicus. A Skitari or something. I've heard a top theory that it could be a Ganger.
Did she say why she pawned them?
Although I don't know how much a Ganger would be different, you
Not
know?
to ask such things.
Good old Chitauri.
There is usually sadness or anger down those roads, and to be honest, I did not want to share in hers.
I'll see you later, Nico.
Enjoy your detecting, detective.
I always wanted to be that guy. You know, the one who wore a wire and brought down the criminal mastermind.
But anyway, yeah, that's my theory. I think it'll be one of those two. I can hope
Benny wanted
that it'll be right, it doesn't seem unique enough to me too, but frankly, they've got kind of all the cornerstones down, right? Magic user, ranged shooter, melee fighter, tank guy. Like, what else can there be? I liked your idea of a turret. So like a turret user. Oh, maybe it's got pet user. But like, yeah, how what is left? Someone who channels the dead. It would just be another magic user, and also probably not a good thing in the lore.
I never did like this place. Felt like a tomb, and not in a nostalgic memories and flowers way. More in a morgue slab kind of way.
Well, my options are either Sister of Battle, no way, or that Tech Acolyte I was talking about, or Skitari. I don't think it'll be a Sister of Battle. That's too strong.
What is it this time? Ah, Fabian. Well?
We never really get the chance to talk.
You're right. We don't. Now, was there anything else?
I need to see the chief right
I
away.
hear the Sister of Battle's coming
He's
to Vulcan
out.
too.
What do you need?
A Spez Marine?
Benny said to speak directly to the prince.
And telling me is just as good as telling him, so speak your piece or get out of my office.
Tell him Santiago is in town.
Santiago. And will the prince know who that is?
Just tell him someone came into the precinct with a sword of St. James. Twice in a week. The hunter is back in town. We need every eye peeled like an orange.
Santiago, pair of St. James's swords, keep our eyes peeled. That cover it?
Don't ignore this, Miss Joyce. Santiago killed many of our kind. People close to me. Close to us all.
I'll pass it along. If he thinks it's important, he knows where to find you.
Well, thank you kindly then. I'll be off.
I see.
Wait, hold on. What about ratlings? A rattling would be interesting.
What do you want?
Oh, that would have just brought me trouble. I didn't think that was worth the effort.
Rattling would be interesting. But, I mean, how is a rattling significant? I guess it's just a sniper version of a Marine? I mean, I guess we don't have really... But the game is not set up to have really long-ranged engagements, you know?
I wondered if...
So I'm just... Hello, Ryong. Yes, hello more from Ryong to you. So I'm just not sure... Like, that would be cool though, and it would fit. I mean, we got Ogren. You have high POV, and with Ogren, now have low POV with Rattling. Right, but just like, I mean, I guess what's the difference between Ogren and? But like, what would a Rattling even have? I guess they have a stealth power for like sneaking away. So another character with a stealth power. They'd have a shooting power. This is just another power from. I mean, that's what Rattlings do, though. They're snipers. Like, that's what they do.
How's it going?
I'm on the case.
Take it easy.
You found something, right?
I'm looking into avenues, Miss Verona. Avenues and alleyways. I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop. Sold to the broker under a false name.
Oh, that's not mine.
Maybe he has some passive that saves him from a trapper or something, like once in 30 seconds. Stunty, some stealth active skill. Can they be some melee fighter like dodgy maniac or shit?
Does the name Ravenna mean anything to you?
What? No, it doesn't. Not anymore. And I'll thank you to keep your suspicions to yourself.
It's my job to have suspicions, and you asked for my help.
It doesn't matter. Just keep your nose out of it. I don't need your help. Not anymore.
Something told me she wasn't going to be so talkative, which was a blessing, but meant I'd hit dead end on the case. I didn't see the need.
That's
Forget.
Any news, detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona. Well, they remember you at the Glacier Hotel.
I think they watered down their drinks.
Well, that may be, but like I said, they remember you. And because they remember you, they won't be letting you back in. I'd avoid the place for a while, maybe change your makeup, your name, or move to a new city. Gossip is a terrible thing. The Dutchman didn't strike me as your kind of place, but I was wrong. You were definitely imbibing there, loudly and copiously.
Wow, we made it to the Dutchman? I must have been out of it. We never go there. Way too sketchy for me and the girls. All that leather and denim, you know?
Much to my shame, I do know.
Forget. Complete amnesia. He doesn't remember anything. Forget. So it's forgetful mind. Technically, it's a form of hypnosis, but you can cause them to forget a 15-minute period of time. In theory, there's a rewind ability here using the game, but in the tabletop, it allows you to in fact, not just forget, but rewrite a 15-minute piece of someone's memory.
You made it to the hole in the wall.
We did? Oh, guess we did.
Playing pool. They tell me a shady character was observing you from the sidelines.
Oh, yeah. Real sour face, that one. I told him where to stick it.
I imagine that you did. Oh, you certainly made an impression at the Macomb bar.
Oh my God, we got in? I'm sure it was amazing.
You could say that. You threw up on the bouncer. You're blacklisted.
Damn it.
I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop. Sold to the broker under a false name.
Oh, That's not mine.
Don't worry, it's not a crime I care about. Not like murder or streetcar fare evasion. But how did you come to sell it? And how does it tie into our killer?
I didn't sell it, I swear. But you think the threat is real?
I have no doubt. This killer is real and could strike at any moment. Granted, it's a mite less likely here in PDHQ, though it is still a possibility. But hey, we won't charge a rent.
If it's real, well, I guess I need to tell you. The locket isn't mine. It belongs to my sister. My ex-sister, Ravenna. Check the photo inside. That's me and her. She, used to be my twinnie. But she's dead to me. You gotta understand that.
She passed away.
Oh no, we just don't get on. She's gone kind of weird. How's the locket fit in? Does that mean she's in danger?
Everything is connected, miss. It's simply a matter of degree. Try asking Mr. Bacon sometime. If you don't know him, someone will. So, where can I find this twinnie, this Ravenna?
Heck, I don't know. We haven't talked in half a year. Last I heard, she was working at Atrium. That's why I never go there.
I see. Maybe your messenger didn't have a name for his intended recipient. Only a photograph, and a poor one at that. This'll get complicated. A visit to the Atrium and its mistress takes my comfort thoroughly out of its zone. I'm told she doesn't like the cut of my jib. Between you and me, I don't even own a jib. But as for your situation, I believe you've simply been the victim of a failure in postal delivery, Miss Verona, as so often happens. The case is solved. Your sister is the one in peril. Hopefully I can make it to the Atrium before it's too late.
I solved the case. All right, I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. Oh. All right, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, my house is cold. Good job, detective. Thank you. Phlegmatic, melancholic, colic. All right. Over to the atrium. Oh man, I wish I'd saved my trip to whatchamacallit. Give me a little drinky poo.
You doing okay, Ray?
Seattle's just nice to me. Treat me nice and huggy.
Don't get me wrong, I like this city, but reckon she's on the big side. Pound for pound, she'd smother us both.
Mother.
Sure, buddy.
Watching, reading those Tide News, nice. Let me know what else is there.
I'd like a little sip if you don't mind.
Yes, make another hole of bliss. A head hole with a little kiss.
Oh, he loves it.
Oh, I needed that. Thank you. Farewell, Marcel.
Love you, Mom.
I think I got all the stuff that I need to know. They're gonna announce, I think, more stuff before the 11th. I think like the new level is gonna get announced. What stats were those? I didn't watch the things. I just literally just saw that there's a new level and a new class. I think my game's broken, by the way. The fact there's nobody out. If when we wake back up as the Nomad is fire, and there's still nobody outside, we're gonna try to restart the game. But my game might literally be broken if that's the case, and that would be very disappointing. Did I miss your answer about current Darktide event? I don't know. What was the question?
Hey, I need to get in here. Official business?
Private party. No exceptions. If you're not on the list, my hands are tied.
Tell Miss Moore it's me.
No.
You sound like a guy who got decaf instead of a double shot.
Most stats are in the millions, billions, and trillions. And then there is most petted cyber mastiff is 785.
I thought about it, but it seemed like a really bad move.
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
Got the whole album in the can, actually. No bust-ups, no dramas, just laying down some real smooth licks, you know?
I didn't realize you played... Oh. I have to apologize, sir. I have confused you for someone else. I don't believe you're on the list.
I don't suppose you could sneak me in the back? No? No, never mind.
Did you manage to play it on your Monday? No, that question? No, it wasn't out yet, I don't think. Or we ignored it.
Would you be home?
I don't think it was
to
out
a
yet.
Fistful of extra dollars.
I work for Isabella Moore. You can't afford to launder your coat.
Also, is it just Fabian's specific mission or something happened to your character Fire? I also thought you picked that name. This is a memory of something that happened in 2020 something. So it is just Fabian's from before Fire was awake.
Same old. These things are always a grind.
So I hear, sir. But it's important work. I'd like you to know that I appreciate it, and you can always rely on my support.
The Nomad did pick the name Fire based off a poster they saw when they woke up.
Thank you, citizen. Always good to know the public are behind me. Might I go in?
Of course. Enjoy your evening, Senator.
Oh, I intend to.
This is also not how Mask of 1,000 Faces works, but Mask of 1,000 Faces is an obfuscate power, obfuscate being a power of hiding. Mask of 1,000 Faces allows you to take on a blank visage of nobody in particular, so that you can blend in. But more importantly, for a slightly more...
The artist in residence was in residence, and she never liked me being anywhere near the residence.
For a little bit more effort of the power, you could make yourself look like a specific person. So there wasn't this like kind of guessing who you are, but it's fun for the conversation things of the game. Also, that is the symbol of the Toreador. Big masquerade breach. You just put your clan symbol up on the big posters. I don't know how I would know the effects, but you can either recover or destroy rations. That's kind of confusing bar for it. I think first day people were saying you get some speed buff. Yesterday we were having double ammo capacity, which was crazy. Ammo pickups also were doubled. Yes, we don't know what the effects are until they... we don't know what the effects are until they tell us. I guess we're going to get more hordes tomorrow. Ah, so you're literally reliving his memories, being him, kind of? Yes.
Detective, it is fascinating to see you here. Particularly as this is a private event, and I know you weren't on the list.
Do you know Ravenna? I think she's one of your, followers.
I have so many followers. Over 2 million when I last checked.
I just want to find Ravenna. Word is she works here, and often gets drunk, if you know what I mean.
If I knew such a girl, what she got up to in Atrium would be up to her. And not me.
Can I go look for her?
I'm not going for a law enforcement vibe tonight. I can't have you wandering through and breaking the immersion.
There is a killer on the loose, Miss Moore. I want to make sure the young lady is safe. Her sister, her twin, she's worried sick. Just need to check in with her.
A twin? I see. A matched pair, perhaps.
Isabella is from one of the clans?
Guess I could introduce
Yes,
you.
she's a vampire.
So long as I
She's a
know
Toreador.
Ravenna's doing okay.
Oh, very well. She should be upstairs in the VIP area doing her job. Do not upset my guests.
People
Oh,
dance a
I
bit
never
weird.
hate to be an
Hey,
upset,
man.
Miss Moore.
No, you never do.
I mean, she's dancing a bit weird. I don't like that no one's got heartbeats here, but... Okay, they won't let me upstairs. I just want to get upstairs, guy. Whoa. Get out of the way.
I didn't see the point in confusing things. I figured I needed my strength for other things.
doing better than the rest. That's true. How do I get up the stairs? Is it 2020s or earlier? I believe this is the 2020s. 2021, 2, 3. 2020 is my guess. Ah.
What was this? Broken glass, not yet cleaned up by Atrium's efficient staff. Recent. And I smelled something here. Fear. Fresh, sweaty, mortal fear.
You go shirtless to a club?
Maybe. I should get on the trail. Too late. And another metal cross. Color me unsurprised.
Sex work is work. Fuck yeah.
I take it you're Ravenna, Miss Verona's sister.
So it seems, don't it, Detective? Same bone structure. Though it would be easier to tell if I still had a head.
Just so you know, I've imagined you with a head, because it makes conversing a lot easier. Let's see now.
That's gotta be minutes.
You're still warm, and the blood isn't even congealed.
Yeah, you must have missed me only by a moment or two. Sorry, I had places to be.
This guy is quiet, strong, and scentless.
Turning back to Tide Talk.
Isn't he, though?
And he doesn't stay for the torturing and the screaming. He's in and out, set dressing the space.
No, I couldn't save her.
It's real theatrical, ain't it? But next time, could he maybe use stage blood instead?
Returning back to Tide Talk, yesterday I was reading daily Give Us Solo Mode Fat Sharks discussion, and it's weird for me at least. Some people want something like in Vermintide, where you can equip characters with your equipment and have bots team, and they obviously should be better than default ones. Yeah, I mean, why? Just play with people. It's so easy. You don't have to make teams or anything.
You died in the same way, right? Rebar in the heart and a bad case of neck trouble.
Sure, Detective. Just like the others. A death for a kindred. But I wasn't kindred.
Now, that's something. This is a message to my kind, not yours. Any other marks or wounds on you?
From the neck down, nothing crying out for attention, saving the hole in my chest. The head you gotta take on faith. But no other obvious marks. The most common wounds on someone like me are closed with a lick.
That's true. Not the healthiest of pastimes, as I guess you found out. Killed right here on the spot, I think.
It does look like it, from my blood and my body temperature. Such a shame. Used to think I was hot, but now... cooling rapidly.
So who were you really, Ravenna?
You won't be able to play on higher difficulties no matter how good bots are. If you're okay with staying at lower difficulties, what does it matter? Right, exactly.
Look at me, Detective. I'm mortal, sure. But I'm blood doll, you know? They called me Isabella's plaything. See the pattern yet? Me and Pandora, mortals who are tied to vampires. A message from a hunter.
Maybe so. But why isn't he targeting the kindred direct? And how is he here now, 100 years after his first kills?
I don't know. But you'll catch him for me, won't you?
Well, I'll try, although it won't improve your day.
Shit happens to us all. My sister will be happy, at least.
Was Fabian a vampire too, or is he just a regular detective? He's a vampire. That's how I'm using all sorts of vampire powers. Okay, now this is 1920s.
Detective, are you quite well?
Sorry, Miss Emerson. I lost my thread there. What was that about your sister?
Let me give you some advice, fledgling. You are young, and you must learn. There are 2 princes in the city, and you will give them both deference. For your sire's sake, and to ensure your own survival. Do you understand me?
Oh, I get it, your princeship, honestly. I do. I cross my heart. I'm listening.
Sometimes I wonder what Gideon saw in you. Then I have a conversation like this and realize how...
Why sister would be happy? Some heritage she'll get her...
I said my sister would be happy as she wished to see.
I think she'll be happy if they catch the murderer.
What's this? Am I this evening's topic for discussion?
Not at all, dearest. Merely discussing etiquette.
Not about me? Oh, well, that's time wasted. But it's so good to see you, Detective. I hope you are here to enjoy yourself.
Also need a narrator talking in that voice. Which voice?
A broken vase, a stolen innocence, a bloodless corpse.
Good evening, my other prince.
Oh, dear Detective, you are a sparkling tonic in an evening of toadies. I have something to discuss with you as it happens, but please, do circulate first. Business can wait. After all, this is a celebration. I will see you both later. Oh, and sister, I want to talk to you about the Carstairs matter. Will you have time this evening? Tomorrow?
I haven't forgotten. Tomorrow would be better.
Very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have egos to massage, including my own.
So, might I ask about the Carstairs matter Miss Graham mentioned?
A joint enterprise which my sister and I are considering. Nothing that should concern you. It is always wise to plan for the long term.
Well, I suppose in your case, the very, very long term.
Special effects, projector turning film reel, visual and sound. I get that voice. Wow. Fabian found himself in the 1920s again. It was 1925 at the party where the 2 princes stared him down. That one.
What are we celebrating again?
Really, I am starting to wonder why Malkavians are permitted at our court. It is New Year, and a gathering at this time is considered traditional.
Of course. Surprised you still celebrate, though, given how many you've seen.
We like to keep up with the times.
So, you 2 are sisters, but very...
That's either the beginning of something, setting a stage like New York,
Sisters
1920 when we have our party of 4 girls.
Not sisters in
New York, 1925. We have our party of 4 fearless adventurers. Fabian, Rosalind, Lou, and the Murderer.
Gideon
have you heard of
is
the
not
game
the
Strange
most
Brigade?
direct
I have heard of the
teachers.
name.
He likes me to pursue my own inquiries.
You are on thin ice, Malkavian, as is your sire.
You don't like my sire?
Gideon has his uses. You are yet to prove yours.
I help keep the mortals in happy ignorance.
The sheriff has a modicum of faith in you. I honestly can't think why.
Might I ask how you became prince? Or should I say, one of 2 princes?
You can ask. It is a simple matter.
Unknown killer
the
on
attack
the
on our
loose.
dear sire all those years ago left us leaderless. Lou and I thought it best to combine our talents.
Not a very kindred thing, right? The lust for power being what it is.
I am never certain whether you're being sarcastic or direct.
Oh, direct. Definitely direct.
Lou Graham is adroit in certain spheres. I'd like to think my influence is in others. We complement each other well. Our partnership has seen this city successful through 30 years and more. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have had enough of your fumbling tongue.
Whoa, wow.
Of course.
I wish a good evening to you, Detective. If, of course, you survive it.
I figured I should do the rounds properly before going to see her ladyship.
Evening. You're Isaac, right? Pleasant night.
Oh, am I in your place? My apologies, please. Pardon me.
No, not at all. It was you I wanted to talk to.
Why?
I don't think we've ever met, though I've heard of you.
I know who you are. The detective. Malkavian bloodline sired by Gideon Hall. A dog who will never let go of a bone.
Fabian his tongue, oh my.
They call you only Fabian, but your full name is...
Whoa there! Let a man keep a little of his mystique, won't you?
Very well. You are Fabian, and I am Isaac.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm surprised to see you here. I heard you don't get out much.
Yes.
You don't strike me as the type of fella who lives it up at the weekend. You enjoy these parties?
No.
Might I ask what brings you here?
Is he a troglodyte? He's a Nosferatu.
I'm their secret keeper. I observe, I learn, I research, I remember. They find it useful to have me on hand. Kindred of my clan are not well suited to such events, but I will step into the light when requested.
When Nosferatu are embraced.
No one wants to outshine the hosts.
Indeed.
When Nosferatu are embraced, their bodies warp and shift and mutate.
I gotta say, I do find the Nosferatu an interesting riddle. Would you be open to a sit-down some other time so I can pick your brains? I'd like to learn more about your folk, about your role in the Camarilla. I hope that ain't too forward.
Is it forward? I do not know. But I would enjoy sharing knowledge, so long as it is reciprocated.
It seems both our princes are in a fine mood tonight.
Yes, they are in good spirits. Some believe it impossible for two kindred to rule one domain. Indeed, I have found precious few instances of it being attempted before. It is assumed they will destroy each other in a bid to claim full power, but our princes seem to be the exception. They have not had a serious disagreement since March 2nd. It was a dinner party. Lou suggested I be forced to sire the beautiful wife of a politician who didn't laugh at her joke. Rosalind thought it crass.
So what do you think of our princes? Just between you and me.
They benefit each other in ways outsiders can't always see. Without both of them, Seattle would be in turmoil. Some find Rosalind cold and distant, but I think she is misunderstood. Not everyone enjoys being the center of attention.
I must fraternize with my adoring fans.
Thank you for speaking to me.
All right, Isaac. Oh, look, a book about me. Are these all vampires? Huh.
While I did enjoy a party, I wasn't one for drinking in company.
Well, well, if it isn't our very own investigator. I suppose they'd call you a dick, but you're hardly private. Am I right?
The king of swank himself. How's the upper crust?
Oh, now, let's not talk of kings among
Isaac,
princes.
make us whole.
Hope you haven't eaten. There'll be some rather keen party favors along shortly. Excellent vintage.
This is quite the shindig. Very intimate.
Our royals wanted to keep the guest list exclusive.
Oh, that's brutal. It is
The
brutal.
Deserving and the delicious, as it were. Of course, sometimes we have to make exceptions. Soothsayers, sorcerers, and sleuths. They're useful, to be sure, but they lower the tone. Don't you agree? Oh,
God, what a
do
dick.
forgive me. I completely forgot who I was talking to for a moment there. What must you think?
Is that a slang term, or he's calling you names? He is definitely calling us. Well, yes, it is. It is a slang term. A private dick is an old term for a private investigator.
How's business? I hear the chink of coins and the clink of bottles.
You know, Prohibition's been a boon, an absolute boon. Mortals crave nothing more than forbidden fruit. Rosalind and Lou take their cut, of course, but the coffers are swelling. It's hardly a chore to pay that tax. We have a few rivals to put down. Easily dealt with. People know we have capable hands at the wheel.
Capable hands? There's a history, then.
You must know it, Detective. You lived here before you died, after all. The fire, the city's death and rebirth. I admire someone who has the guts to take direct action, don't you? I'm sure Hector will fill you in. Every lawman should know their city. Just so long as you overlook any whiskey barrels you find in dark places.
I hear it's mighty uncommon to have co-princes like this. Having never lived elsewhere, I wouldn't know.
Almost unheard of. Power sharing is an art, but they seem as thick as thieves, and they do manage it. Some speculate a blood bond, but I don't give credence to idle gossip.
A blood bond? I don't think I know that.
Oh, ask the little book girl about it. Her clan are the ones for that kind of malarkey.
The sisters.
It's not that hard.
The princes. They make quite the impression.
Everyone should know about the blood
don't
bond.
They just? Power, old sport, is a heady pheromone. It makes the delightful delectable and the harlot wholesome. It's a good look for the city. You can't buy charisma, nor even rent it for a night.
I'll leave you to it.
Have a drink, Detective. Let your hair down.
Anyway, he was being rude by calling us a dick still, because it does mean like a dick.
Sheriff, good to see you. Enjoying the party?
Yeah, having a whale of a time. You just missed me doing the Charleston. Listen up. Court soirees ain't about cake and cookies. Everyone has a role to play. A foothold to gain or a score to settle. But you and me, it's our job to stop trouble before it happens. No one's above that, no matter who they are. Got it? So, do a few rounds, bump gums, get to know them all a little better. Forewarned is forearmed. You never know who you'll face tomorrow.
Who are these people? What are their lines? Who should I suck up to? Who should I avoid? What makes them all tick?
Hey, bloodsuckers are bloodsuckers. But we all share a secret, so we stick together. Lou calls it a family. The sisters and all their messed up cousins. And it's a family business. The court runs on money as much as blood. Mortals will pay a pretty penny for any vice, and more if it's outlawed. Fletcher runs the booze. Under Lou's wing, he's got free reign. Your old man Gideon handles the gambling. And Lou herself's been the Madam of Seattle for decades.
Oh.
Rosalind's the schemer. She's got Isaac, who has an ear in every alleyway. And she took in the Tremere girl to keep one foot in the arcane and one in the latest science. And you just make sure it all goes off without mortals catching on. Both the princes thought Gideon had it right, getting someone in the PD.
Fletcher spoke about the Great Fire. Said it was more than a pot of glue on a stove. So what happened?
Before your time and mine, but the way I hear it, the old prince got caught up in some antediluvian cult. Wanted to break our chains, raise up the modern vampire, treat the mortals as cattle, drive a truck.
That sounds
with
like Sabat.
traditions. Lou and Rosalind, they understood that if you keep your stock sweet, you'll get more milk out of them, right? Burned out the cult wholesale. Their sire along with it. That's how I read it at any rate. I would not raise it with the sisters.
Anything I should know?
Yeah, I got something. The cigarette girl killer. Knew the whole cross and rebar thing was familiar. Now don't go spreading this around. We don't want to start a panic. But doesn't this sound to you like the work of Santiago?
Who?
Ah, come on, Fabian. He hit the mortal front pages down in Frisco. Serial killer? hunter, depending on where you stand. Ask Isaac, the Nosferatu. He'll fill you in.
So, another year, huh?
What do I care? What am I gonna do, huh? Find a pretty dame to kiss at midnight? Make a resolution to drink less and go to church? Counting off the years when you're immortal. What's the point? It's just a number.
See you around.
Sure.
Alright, we'll have to talk to Isaac again. There's Gideon. Yo, Gideon, what is the way you are standing?
Good evening to you both.
How are you finding the party, my boy? They haven't kicked you out, which I guess is a good sign. You know Sophia, of course.
We've not actually met. I don't want to intrude.
Oh, please do. Fabian, right? You sent Gideon the puzzle? You are just as I imagined. He has told me so much. I
She
mean,
looks different.
Not that we talk behind your back or anything. Well, we do. But it's all good things.
Ah, yes. Thank you for reminding me. That puzzle you sent, an excellent recommendation.
I passed an entire night on it. Absolutely devilish.
Wasn't it just? It was "id" as a two-letter word that baffled me.
Yes, completely threw off my cipher. If you find any more like that, you must let me know.
What are you working on, Sophia?
I just like to keep my head down. Try and be useful where I can.
Don't be so modest. Oh, you must tell Fabian about the wireless.
The wireless, yes. Imagine, we listen to an orchestra.
Man, I'm just
concert
realizing.
away from New York. Sophia has built a set from parts. Oh, it sounds like scratching in a box to me, but...
The potential to communicate instantly between cities, not shackled to the telegraph.
But then the risk. One mortal with a little equipment in their garage, and our secrets are blasting out across the ether.
All these people are 100
That's the
years
most
old.
alarming thing I've heard in a long
Or
time.
more.
Exactly. Completely terrifying.
id Software? I imagine they're talking about id as in the ego and the id. It's the two parts of our mind. Your ego and your id. Your id is your base desires.
So how are things, oh sire of mine?
Same old, same old. They saunter in so full of hope and lose it at the table.
You did pick up on that fascinating man the other day. The one with the numbers?
That's right. The numbers man. I could tell he was working an angle. Fidgety fingers, you know? I went over, asked him very politely. Those beans came spilling out. He's some sort of math whiz, brain full of digits, flapping around like butterflies. So we broke a few of his actual digits and threw him out on his rear. You'd have liked him, I'm sure.
Are all Camarilla princes like ours?
Terrifying, gorgeous, power-hungry tyrants, you mean? For the most part, yes. We could do a lot worse than our girls, I suppose, but truly, all I hear of princes follows the pattern. You have to remember, my boy, we are all sharks in human clothing.
It is also short-sighted. I'm not criticizing them, of course. I would never. I think our community would be better served if we spent a little more time researching all these emerging technologies that humans are coming up with, so we can protect ourselves. And a little less time,
Posing in ballrooms? Very true, my dear.
But it's New Year's Eve, come on.
Disappointing, but not surprising.
Sophia, I hear you're the person to ask about blood bonds.
Heard the rumors about the sisters, have you?
Well, a blood bond happens when a kindred drinks the vitae of another kindred 3 times under special circumstances. Once the bond
Not
is
100%
taken
true,
hold,
but
the drinker will be irrevocably attached to the regnant. Absolute loyalty. infatuation, even. It's a dangerous practice. Most kindred believe fostering such obsession is foolish. But I suppose it might explain why our two princes seem to get along.
And who would have bonded whom?
It could be mutual. If both kindred bond in such a way, then both are bound together. Some call it a blood wedding.
I've never heard that,
You
but
have met
it is possible to do
the
them.
idea that she would bind herself to anyone is utter claptrap.
Is there anything I should, be aware of?
Actually, now you mention it, yes, a little morsel for you. Our friend Hector, I noticed some tension around the way he's holding his jaw. He's hiding something. A little push, and I could read enough to tell it was about a girl. I've never known him to spend time on romance. Interesting, don't you think?
I was joined with Fletcher, and, well, to be frank, he doesn't think much of either of you.
My dear boy, we may all be bloodsuckers, but Fletcher is a leech. He doesn't value you unless he can ride around on your shoulders like the parasite he is.
Gideon's insightful nature makes some kindred uncomfortable.
And Sophia's razor-sharp intellect makes us all feel like
Gideon does not come across
I
as
think
insane to
maybe
me,
my tendency
but
to put both feet in my mouth is
oh,
what
stream
most-
died for a moment.
Oh,
I was
I
saying
hear
id.
I'm always giving
Assuming you missed
myself
what
a
id
swift kick
was.
in the teeth. I should poke around a little.
Go mingle. Have a good time.
Or try to.
Id is
I couldn't keep Lou waiting all night. Time to head up to face her.
no. The id is like the id and the ego. It's not id software. The id and the ego. The id is your base internal desires, and the ego is your grand external needs and wants.
Can I help you?
Hello again, Isaac. Hector pointed me in your direction. What can you tell me about Santiago?
The hunter. Something of a legend. An enterprising mortal who has sent many kindred to their final deaths. New Orleans was one of his hunting grounds not 10 years ago, as was San Francisco in the previous decade. Little is known about the man or woman.
Should be 120 years old.
All feature the cross of St. James, a signature of sorts, hence the name. It is believed that he is a member of the Society of Leopold, one of the deadliest and most ancient factions of hunters of the supernatural. If he is indeed such a zealot, he believes himself to be a literal soldier of Christ.
Jesus.
Yes, that one.
I heard tell of a cult here in Seattle before the fire. You know anything about that?
I believe you refer to the whispers of Sabbat presence in the
It was
city.
Sabbat, okay.
Properly, you should call them a sect, not a cult.
Huh. Sounds a bit sort of, French.
The forcible dismantling of Camarilla power structures, the destruction of our antediluvian masters.
Ooh, he shouldn't be
as they
talking about
say.
antediluvian's
The
masters.
open domination of the vampire over the mortal, free of shackles such as the masquerade, loyalty, meritocracy, the rejection of traditional hierarchies.
So what do they sect about, or cult about, or whatever the right word is?
They bind themselves together with rituals using blood sorcery and mixing their vitae to create mass blood bonds. All
It's
kinds of
vitae.
dark,
It's vitae.
unsavory practices.
Scratch that. Sounds like Pioneer Square on a Friday night. I'll be right back.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Interesting. I first thought about id ending meaning sons of, like Cainid or Belanid. Yeah, yeah. No, it probably means id, and it's they're talking about it's a 2-letter word.
Can we talk, boss?
Fire away.
You're worried about someone. A girl. Can I ask what's up?
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I'm working the masquerade beat for you. Let me help.
Alright, just don't lay that spooky mouth shit on me. Look, if it becomes a thing, maybe you'll hear about it. But for now, I've nothing to tell you.
You've given me a lot to think about.
Eyes open, head down, alright?
Exhaust all the conversations at the 1925 New Year's party. All right.
Mistress Liu, you had something you wanted to discuss.
Ah, yes. The future, Detective. My sister and I have plans, and I'd like you to look into something for us.
What do you want me to look
He's a
into,
good
Mistress
man.
Liu?
Why did you
Just
think it's
give me
getting
the
us
facts.
crazy, or it's
You're
what they
aware
talk
of our
about him?
recent troubles
My
in the liquor
prince.
market? Has Fletcher said anything to you?
He mentioned something in passing about rivals.
I'll get
We're
right there.
about to expand, but are suffering from a small roadblock, Detective. A roadblock I put at your door.
Mine.
Your territory, at least. Our Vancouver run has been interrupted, perhaps even redirected, and the rumor says it's someone in law enforcement.
Okay. He's a good man. Why did you think Gideon is crazy, or it's that what they're talking about him? He is a Malkavian. He is Fabian's sire. Fabian's a Malkavian, therefore Gideon must be a Malkavian. All Malkavians are crazy. They're all insane. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're wild, raving, stark mad, but they're all insane. Everyone is here. Maubin time. Lou is a prince. Lou is one. So apparently in Seattle at this time there are two princes, which is very unheard of. Lou and her sister, Rosalind. But yes.
Any names, faces? Any idea who?
Not as of yet. I do have a location and have managed to acquire some photographs. I will have my man Campbell deliver it to your office.
That does sound like a solid start to a case. I won't deny it. This is quite the shindig.
Obviously, it's one of mine. But you focus, Detective, please. You miss so much if you don't pay proper attention. Now, if we can just...
Yeah. Kind of expected Rosalind would be killed by Santiago.
One from the top, both literal and figurative. Our killer was out for the kindred of Seattle, and I had a feeling he was just getting started.
Killed another prince? That's a lot, no? That's the only prince that's been killed. What do you mean another?
Well, rise and shine, Sheriff. About time you clocked in. See what the prince has lined up for us tonight.
You have nothing to say about your
right.
memories?
Killed at the beginning of the game,
Well,
yeah.
That was a lineup of faces from 100
Campbell.
years back. Something's pulling them out of my past.
I mean, that was 100 years
Do
ago.
I trust my own mind? I would not vouch for it. I do think those things happen, but why we're both seeing them and what bearing they have on our case, that is a puzzle I can't answer right now. I guess we should.
I understand Rosalind and Lou are two princes who were controlling Seattle back at that time. Yes. Apparently until the year 1923. And they're from two different clans. No, they are both Ventrue. They are the same clan. They had the same sire. They were sisters in that regard. Alright. This is where we hope the world is filled out again.
About time. Surprise!
In my time, Nosferatu did not like to be seen.
Most hives are all shy and retiring, but I figure I bring joy to the world. It's Christmas. Everyone's too wrapped up to even look around. A modern tragedy, am I right? All the lonely people. Mind you, it makes for easy pickings when you're feeling the need.
It is refreshing to find one of your clan outside the shadows.
Stepping out's my thing. I might be undead, but I know what I am. What
Probably
we
made a lot of
both
troubles back then.
are,
Probably
right?
didn't suspect Lou. She was her sister after all.
We're gonna live forever, and the normies are terrified of us. You're a bloodsucker, my friend. It doesn't get any more queer than that.
Queer?
Embrace it. Love it.
Yeah, no worries.
Masquerade permitting, of course. Terms and conditions definitely apply.
Have you news to share? Something brought you here.
Yeah. Heard of Isabella Moore?
We met.
Well, of course you did. Bit of a poseur, right? Toreador through and through, and then even further through. Art must be excess. Art must provoke. Art must live perilously close to railing the masquerade into orgasmic oblivion. Anyway, she has a nightclub, Atrium. There's blood on the snow outside, and the doors are locked. The cop bands are all stirred up. I'm kind of tied up with a thing. Do me a sheriffy favor, throw on your glad rags, slip into the party, see what's what.
Decadent degenerates.
Tell me about her. What am I likely to face?
Honest opinion? I fucking love art, you know? Real art, raw art. She's really good, but she's biting too deep. Thralls, blood dolls, pick your poison. She's made it big among the kind. Magazine cover big. Heck, internet big, they tell me. The bigger she is, the closer she grinds herself along the edge of the masquerade, the more she gets off on it.
The Nos absolutely know how to use the internet.
Cut to the chase kind of sheriff. That's handy. Take it from a self-serving rat like me. You're doing okay so far. Rion loves you, baby. But don't get any ideas. She might be new to this prince thing, but the kid's swinging the hammer right now. Don't piss her off.
There's just something so intimate about this time of night. Don't you agree, dear listeners?
All right, we got about an hour.